Not so long ago, a lady came out and she said certain things that brought Daniela in to respond. Of course, she is the true daughter of her mother. So people have been criticizing Daniela, and they said that she is not supposed to say what she said. One of them is a lady who came on a podcast. She said a lot of things, and all that she said, people looked at her and they're like, this one, she's a damaged girl. Whatever it is that happened to her life that made her or turned her to whatever it is that she is, it is left for her. She said a lot of things. She lambasted Daniela. In fact, what came out of her mouth can be compared to a decayed rat. How terrible and poignant that it can be. So this brought the reaction of May Edochie's legal team, legal counsel, advisor. Yes. And I'm going to go to it, but before we proceed, like and share, because everywhere is on fire now. Tap on the subscribe button, turn on the notification bell. If you have tapped on the thanks button, the one with the love icon and the dollar sign in the middle of it, I say God bless you. May God replenish your pockets. If you also want to be a part of this, you want to bless us, you want to encourage us to do more, kindly tap on the same button. Those criticizing Judy Edochie's daughter for her comment on social media are simply unable to place such a comment in the proper context. And those trying to blame Queen May for the comment of her grown daughter are just desperate for a new angle of attack. Queen May has defied even RIP wish. She has survived the most vicious campaign of hate. Those who thought she was finished a couple of years ago must have been dumbfounded by her resilience and grace as they watched her triumph over adversity that would have crushed most people in similar situation. The false outcry over Danielle's comment is just another way to attack the victim. Daniela is now an adult, a young adult. She was a senior teenager when her father, Judy Edochie, turned their world upside down and plunged their family into a vortex of unsavory public and media attention. Danielle is both a witness and a victim of her father's extreme conduct, which we all saw on social media. In fact, her father brought us in, dragged us in. I remember back then, Judy Edochie would do multiple videos, post it on his page, and do live videos, repeatedly speaking trash, bringing us in, talking about how he's a proud polygamist, telling us and pointing fingers at something that we found difficult to comprehend. We don't have issues with polygamy, but what we have problems with is Judy Edochie using social media as a tool. Probably he thought a lot of people loved him so much, and the number of Instagram followers and people who once in a while or maybe often say hello to him, hype him whenever they see him, or people who would like to take pictures with him whenever they spot him. And of course, wannabe actors and actresses, particularly the female now, that will rush to him, hug him, or those that are ready to give him pekus, punani, for them to be part of the extras, what we call waka pass. Maybe that's what got over him or on top of him or overwhelmed him or took over him, whichever. Maybe that's the reason why. So he felt, I am powerful, I am a god, I can do all things. But the same word that put him up there, helped him to be there, they rushed quickly and dragged him on the floor. Judy Edochie fell on the ground. Yakata. He fell down without packaging. You know, there is a way you will fall. Let's say your enemies are watching you, or you have done something bad and you're on your way and somehow you slipped and you rearrange yourself and package yourself like, you know, in a package way. You fell in a package way and you arrange yourself. People will not even laugh or mock you because there is a way you went about it. No, you like Edochie fell yakata. You know the way a tomato, you know, you throw a tomato, the way it falls on the floor, boom. It's not the same way a banana or orange will fall. Tomatoes will just scatter everywhere. You let Edochie scattered on the floor. Until today, he has not been able to regain himself. What Edochie did was not an aberration, but a near total derailment of the destiny of his family. What Edochie did is so terrible. What many people did not realize is that when Yul betrayed his wife by engaging in a secret affair with another woman for 6 years or 10 years to a point of raising a secret family, it was not just his wife that he betrayed. It was not just his wife he abandoned. He also abandoned and betrayed his children, including Danielle. At that age, Danielle was in a good enough position to personally and directly absorb the shock and trauma unleashed on her by her father. To expect that she would not have an independent assessment of what happened, or to expect that she would praise her father despite what happened, is plain idiocy. Even in the same journey of it, they lost a child. Let us assume that they know that there's something wrong with Kambili Chuku, a family secret, something that they know. But at that time, it came in a bad and terrible way. May cannot be responsible for how Danielle feels towards her father. In fact, we all saw how she reacted when her father started acting more crazy, more stupid. She removed the surname. That was enough for Edochie to rearrange himself. But that guy is far gone. Fair gone. Until she decided to, totally take it away. She would take off and bring back. Take off and bring. That was a protest already. Like, Dad, are you crazy? I don't want to associate with your foolishness. Why are you acting this way? Even at that, if you want another woman, don't make it a public. Don't allow my friends who have nothing to insult me. Now I cannot even fight back out there. Before I open my mouth, they have series of things to show me and tell me about my father and where I'm from. It will be unfair to expect me to whitewash what happened and give the children the false impression that their father behaved well. Indeed, it is illogical to expect a woman who has filed to divorce her husband to be at the same time telling her children that their father was a gentleman without a fault. They will ask her, then, why are you in court, Mom? If daddy were the gentleman you're trying to get us to believe he is. Indeed, the children of Edochie have shown exceptional, wonderful courage and strength to have navigated through this thunderstorm with their heads intact in something worthy of it's something worthy of commendation. They've kept to themselves. They have not gone on social media to be they didn't make themselves a mockery. They didn't do like father, like daughter. They didn't do none of that. To attack the young Daniela for basically being human is unfair. And to attack her mother in any way is just another instance of sour grape. No intelligent person should indulge in such. That's the truth. Who is the victim here? Who is the villain? When did the story change from what Edochie did to his family to what Yul's children did to him? Do we expect that nobody should be accountable? Anyone can do whatever they like and no. Of course, it will take time. Edochie's family will heal. I'm talking about his children. And maybe May will move on. But the relationship between Edochie and his children may normalize as they grow into adulthood and maybe make mistakes. Maybe then they will connect. That is if Edochie has transferred something into them. But if not, they will constantly remind themselves that Edochie, you, through your juju Austin, you took the life of our brother. You took his life, and on social media, you made it clear that you care less about us, care less about anything. In fact, you wrote it there, saying that 2023 is the best year of your life, the year you lost your son. I've never heard of such in my life. But you know, it will appear as the best year of his life because Judy Edochie made us believe that the arrow sent to RIP him and his beloved wife, Judy Austin, and child, then he had one, was sent by the woman that he wants to be part of the polygamy, Mary. And that the arrow did what they call back to sender. Oh, back to sender. Back to sender. And it fell on a young boy who was simply playing football, who wasn't aware of what was really going on. The arrow fell on him. He held on his chest and he collapsed and passed away. When Judy Edochie returned, supposedly to make arrangements for the burial of this young boy, Judy Austin called and said, "Honey, Odogu." And he said, "Ijele." I'm sure that what she should have said then is, "How is everything going? Is everything fine? Hope you don't have any issue going on with my first wife, my senior wife. And I hope you are keeping strong. How is it? I know this is a tough time." Do you know what she said? She said, "Please, please, 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 that's not even my business. My pekus is missing you. I need your bola in my pekus. My punani needs you. My punani has been calling for you. Please come and oil my punani." This is not a made-up story. A former friend, the repentant terrorist, or let us say devil's advocate, she let us into it. She said, "This is not a made-up story." She said, "This one is just that I don't want to put it out there.